What is up, when the guys? How you doing? Welcome to my channel. It's your boy, and I've got another car video today. Make sure you guys subscribe and let's go. As you guys can see, I'm sitting in a box, and this box is a G-Wagon. This is a G350 diesel, which is the previous generation, not the new one. However, it does feel a little bit modern, you know, and I think it's a nice classic car which will never I think go out of fashion. It's iconic. You know, it's a car which has been used by a lot of Beverly Hills mum to, you know, travel to Rodeo Drive and buy themselves expensive garments. So with this car, when you sit inside, you're immersed in this box which has got different unique shapes. So I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you guys what I mean when I say you're immersed in this different car. This is the front, guys, and as you guys can see, this looks different. It's got retro as well as modern creature comforts, which is a beautiful thing and makes this car unique as such. You can see why it appeals to a lot of Beverly Hills mum that have got a lot of money that drive to Rodeo Drive to have some lunch and buy expensive gifts. This car is iconic because it's always been used by a lot of rappers during the 90s and early 2000s, and it's created such a demand that Mercedes-Benz has just been selling these like hotcakes. And with this one, unfortunately, it's the previous gen, so it means it's got it doesn't have the digital screen. It's only got these analog dials here, but you do get like a little screen in the middle there which gives you all your information as well as a sat nav as well. Now you notice with this dashboard is straight, it goes straight down because they've tried to save as much little space as possible. With this car, you don't get that much space. For example, if you look at where the sat nav is to the windscreen, it's very short. And even also the wipers as well. The wipers are not ideal. If you're getting battered by a lot of rain, you've got a monsoon type of weather, you will struggle, I think. And also, like when you look at the sit position on the front and even on the back as well, you do sit upright almost. And when you recline your chair, that means all the space in the back is getting eaten by the person on the front. However, there is some things that I like about this car. I do love how you've got these diff controls on the side here. So if you're going off-road, this car is renowned. It was used, in fact, it was used by the US Army. No, sorry, not the US. I can't believe I just say that. It was used by the German Army back in the 1970s, and these cars were so good that they thought, let's just, you know, make some normal, you know, four-wheel drive cars, and they were just known to be tough, rigid. They could go through any type of terrain. So this is why this car is well known. And also this car is made of metal as well, so a lot of the structure is proper, like rigid, strong and tough. If you hit somebody with this car, you know, you're definitely gonna injure them. So yeah, I mean, we're just gonna start the car, I guess. The car is not an AMG, so don't expect like a lovely sound. It's just gonna be a diesel sound. So you've got the key over here, so we'll just twist that and turn. And there we go. I'm not even gonna bother revving the car because what's the point? Go on, let's give it a little rev. Why not? Right, enough of that diesel. It sounds like a tractor. So in terms of, I think, in terms of the weight of this car weighs about 2.4 tons. And I think with this engine, it definitely does suffer. These did come, I think, as a G550 in the early 2000s, probably 2003, 2004. Then you had the G63. So I think I'd prefer a G63 if I was to drive this car. And again, also, like when you drive it as well, like, you know, you do expect the bonnet to go up as well. So it does feel a little bit unhinged. And I think with this generation as well, when it came to doing like 3.10s, these were horrible. I think you had to do like a 10.10, which they've solved with a new car. So I think this is a car for someone who lives in the countryside and needs a car which can take them to different places and it's going to last for a long time. It's a Mercedes-Benz. It's obviously going to be bulletproof, especially in this G-Wagon, I guess, configuration. You've got your storage space in there. You don't have big door bins, unfortunately. Now, one thing I love, though, I love this little feature here, this little handle there. That's fantastic. So let's try the infotainment system and see if we can use this. It's so basic, my God. Let's go on media. So it still uses a CD. This does, I think, have Bluetooth connectivity as well, so you know, just for you guys to be aware of that. Then you've got your low range there in case you're going down a hill. The car is able to brake and do everything by itself. I mean, all in all, I mean, that's all I can say. I don't want to make this a long video, guys. It's a nice car, but I wouldn't buy it. I think I'd buy the new G350. The new one definitely, I think, is much better. It's got ambient lighting. It's got the big screen. With this one, I think it's just like, yeah. But it's been well maintained. You know, no doubt about that. It's definitely been well maintained. I'll definitely give you that. But I think when it comes to investment, this is one of the safe investments that you can put your money into. There is a lot of requirements for G-Wagons, especially the new one. So the new one, the diesel, where second-hand, we're going for, I think, £85,000. Now they've gone up to 120, 130. So there is a massive demand for these cars, especially the new ones, the new generation. Guys, enough waffling. Thanks for watching. Keep it nice and short. Make sure you guys subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll see you soon. Peace out.